Shemai GTA chums, we have the Kamacho discount this week. This is a great vehicle, and on discount, well, you need to buy it. But let's have a look at that discount price on Southern San Andreas, one of my favourite off-roaders in the game because of discount reasons. 124,500 compared to 385 on a trophy truck, which I think the trophy truck is slightly better at off-roading. But this, it's not that much better, especially if you can only afford one. I'd probably get this one for customization reasons and for overall kind of performance. Let's have a look at the plate. Let's get the fun time plate on. Actually, COP 26 we had on. Black on yellow, there we go. There we go. And respray, let's have a look at what we got. Suspension, no. Suspension, we got competition, so we're going to stick with that because it should be able to off-road okay, but that is stock suspension. So we've done the competition for the Chiliad Challenge. Respray, we have some liveries as well in here. So livery wise, we've done this one, we've done that one, and the red one. We've got the doors off, so you can't really see parts of those liveries. But you can go with army ones, and I've got the kind of army-ish one there. So we've done that one, but we've not done that brown one. Retro gold, retro red. Actually, retro red looks good as well. Let's do the retro red, and we're going to do a more traditional build maybe. What colour goes with it though? Actually, let's just go from the start before we do that, and we'll finish this with the old business. So bumpers, front bumpers. Okay, we've got a secondary on there, so that is very nice to bring out the secondary colour. Don't know what the secondary colour is going to be yet. We've got bull bars, we've got the heavy bull bars. We can make a more brutish build with this, and this one looks a bit like very Mad Max looking, doesn't it? But I think I like that one a bit more. But let's go Mad Max. Let's do that. It looks interesting. Rear bumper. We've got the secondary bull guard. I think we probably need that. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we can go chrome or stock. What else have we got? I mean, it is quite brutish, isn't it? No, let's stick with that because it... No, let's not. Let's go with just the stock light cage. There we go. Let's do that. Looks nice. But more elegance, yeah? Engine, exhaust. So we've got the exhaust coming up in the middle. Doesn't make a damn bit of difference when you're going through water. That's the exhaust anyway, not the snorkel. But there we go. I do like that exhaust. I'm going to stick with it because I don't know what the point is of those ones. Stealth exhaust. There we go. You can kind of see them a little bit. The stock exhaust is good, but I like that one best. Doors. This is what we're going to change. So these are the off-road style doors. I do like those more, but I think that suits the livery, the stock door. Similarly, we're going to look at the grill, stock, remove grill, stock grill. Our stock grill looks alright, but I do like the grill remove. Retro grill, classic. Grill remove is the best. It's just black, isn't it? It's just blacked out, which makes it nice. Let's see if there's anything curious in here. So we've got axes. Why have they got an axe? You're going to be murdering somebody out there. What is that all about? Stock hood looks good. I think the side vented adds something of value there, and the guarded vent is all right, but they don't offer anything hugely different. So I'm going to stick with what we've got. Horn, livery, plate, respray. Okay, respray. So primary colour. Not sure what I'm going to go with here, but let's go with some metallics. See if we can find something nice and bright, perhaps. But it has to go with the red. I really wanted something exciting, but now I've selected that red. It's like maybe bronze. That's crazy, isn't it? But that's going to limit us, I think, the bronze. So I think about that. Wow, look at that! Look at that! Dew yellow. Oh yeah, that is all kinds of wrong. But let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know. I don't know if that's right. If we got that, is nice. It's a bit too garish though. We could just go white. Diamond blue is light white. Yeah, that livery, that red has really buffled me up. I don't know if that's a word. It's not a word. But lime green looks good. Secondary colour. Let's have a think about this one then. Classics. We got the red. We got the reds. Is there any reds that are going to work? Yes, there is. I mean, this is Formula Red, and Torino Red is good as well. What about red? Just red. Any idea which one? I think Torino is the one that goes with that livery red. Still not certain about that. I like it. and I like the green, but I don't know if anybody else would actually like that. Actually, we're going to go back with grey, aren't we, if we do that, if we go back to it. No, let's stick with what we've got. Crew emblem on the bonnet. Won't worry about it. If I got it wrong, I've got it wrong. You know, that's life. You don't always get it right. The secondary colour on the back. Carbon bars too. I'm going to put the carbon on. I'm going to shy away from that red a little bit there. Oh, actually, roll cage. We need to look at the rest of that, don't we? Because there's other things you can go for. Okay, good customization, mate. No roof. All right, we can get rid. We can put the roof back on. I knew this already. I'm sounding surprised, but I always intended on doing this. Skirts. All right, all right. What have we got? We've got a secondary flat skirt, and I think that we have the red in nicely. I'm scared of too much red now, so maybe I should just go for a slat skirt. Let's go for a slat skirt, just so we've not over-redded it. Suspension is there to the max, transmission as well. Truck bed doesn't massively matter. We've got a standard bed, we've got boxes, crates and shovels, bags, pouches. I don't know. I've got to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it as it is. We can put all that business in if we want, but I'm not going to. All right. We've got the all-terrain wheels. Wheel type is an off-roader. I think this is probably the police issue Steely is probably the best. The reason why is because the brake caliper isn't a specific colour, so I think that really suits it nicely. I'm going to stick with it. What I could do is change the colour, but I'm not going to. Wheel colour is black. We can put red, but it's not going to work. Tyre enhancement's bulletproof. Tyre smoke is orange. We need that to be probably red. And windows, we're not going to limo them out. It's an off-roader, but it doesn't limo out a great deal anyway. Is that the rear? I can't remember. Yeah, that's just the rear. That's it, done, complete. Let's do it. Let's get out here. And let's do. I'm just timing. Got my watch sorted there. Now the light bar does work. That is the good news. I'm not sure about that front bull bar now. Now I look at the front dead on. Sideways, it's not so bad. But I wanted space for the lights so that they will shine through brightly. All right, let's stop. Let's stop driving like Inky Winky and let's drive like a off-roader. Nice. I mean, it is. I mean, I'm sounding surprised, but I know it's good in the snow. It's four-wheel drive. It's very grippy. Bit of understeer because of the snow there. We're getting a bit of slip, but the traction is there. You know, it's there to pull it around, but not as much as you get on the Desert Raid. I'm thinking the Desert Raid is still, or the Drauger, you know, it's not quite on that level, but it's decent. Versus Chiliad, we have the Camacho, and away she goes. Up the hill, we've got a few scores on Chiliad for the Camacho because I've driven it a lot, so I have a good idea on how she performs. So no worries for this video. If I completely fail and smash it in the snow, you can lose it on any of the off-road vehicles. But we're going to go up the easy route, which is why the easy route exists, so that there's no pressure or minimum pressure on Chiliad. Just taking a right up here for the reasonably flat area. In the snow, it's a lot more difficult, a lot less forgiving on Chiliad because you can come asunder quite easily in the slip. So we're performing okay. 41 seconds there, so that is a reasonable time. Come on, getting to the top is difficult because you need to not overshoot at the top, but you need to have enough power for a good time. Overshoot, see what I mean? It's the steering, that's the thing. It's not quite, didn't quite have it at the top there. I think that's a bit of slip on the snow. Okay, got to be careful along here because you can fall off quite easily, but we also want to be fast. So it's a compromise, trying to figure out what is the best. There'll be videos of people flying across this section, I'm sure, but I'm just trying to get a time at the top which is quite reasonable at this point rather than a personal best, because that is what it's all about, surviving. It's all about survival, Mount Chiliad. You don't want to end up stuck up here in the frost, especially as dusk approaches. Here we go, this is the hardest bit. Getting that right, 1 minute 33. That is a good time actually, 1 minute 36. 1 minute 36. We only lost 2 seconds on the best in the snow. So we had 1 minute 34 was the best. And the trophy truck did it in 1 minute and 32. So slightly better in that. These are snow times though. And the Desert Raid was 1 minute 28 and the Drauger 1 minute 29. So it's not too far off the very best. But it isn't the very best, but it it's competitive is the basic conclusion of it for the price. Bear in mind, especially the Droga costs a lot more money. Is it 2 million or something? It's ridiculous, 1.8 or something. It's quite expensive. It's in the millions though. Whereas the Desert Raid is 700 grand, so not a bad price. So I'd say buy it for customization reasons because you like the Camacho, the styling of it, and you want to do a little bit of off-roading, and you can even race it as well. So I've seen it in some races. You are going to get beat by the Desert Raid or the Droga in most kind of scenarios, but with the quality of people who do racing off-road races, you know, you're probably going to be okay. Probably are. Anyway, if you found this video useful, like, subscribe would be very helpful, but give me your comments on what you think of this car, of this video, this customization, and that will be most helpful for me feedback-wise. Have a most excellent day. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. Hope you find the discount of your dreams this week, because there's lots of good ones. Thank you.